That is, it can be used for any cloud service provider. So this is a common reference architecture you can tell. Either you can use this for Alibaba Cloud or any other cloud service provider. Yeah. Now, so now you see, this is extract.
Manoharan sir, kindly mute your device, sir.
Extract. Now this is extract, load and transform. As I mentioned previously, you can extract the data from databases. The databases may be relational database management, such as PostgreSQL or MySQL or SQL Server, or it may be a NoSQL databases, such as MongoDB or CockroachDB, or you can consider any databases. So we in real time industry, we may have different set of tools for extracting the data. Different set of tools. Your APIs will be there for getting the data from the databases, or we can use JDBC connectivity. I hope all the faculties may be knowing about Java database connectivity. We can use JDBC connectivity for connecting with the databases. Then files, this may be a CSV file or JSON file, or it may be it may be Excel file. And SaaS application, you can connect to the SaaS application by using API. API connectors will be there for extracting the data, and application events. Some application events, so we can get the data. You are extracting the data from the data source. You can consider databases, files, SaaS application, and application event as a data source, and you are extracting the data from the data source, and we are going to load the data in the data warehouse. Now you see the data warehouse, we have different staging layers. This is very, very important. When you consider in the different, if you are using different cloud service providers, the staging layer name will be different. In some set of cloud service provider or some set of tools such as Databricks or Databricks, they will tell this layer as bronze layer, stage layer 1. I mentioned common as stage layer 1, stage layer 2, stage layer 3. Now you see, based on the complexity of the project, you may have layers, different set of staging layers. So I worked with one of the project, we have five staging layers. Some if this project is not too complex, we may have only 3 layers. That's what we'll tell: bronze layer, silver layer, and a gold layer. So now you have to know what is the bronze layer. Now, in case if you are using for Snowflake, we'll tell internal layer or external layer. So based on the cloud service provider, the layers will be changing. Yes. So what is staging layer 1? I will tell commonly as staging layer 1. Now, in case of different cloud service provider, this will be different name will be there. So in stage layer 1, or it is we can tell this as a bronze layer, the actual raw data will be present in this layer. So this is the thing, in this staging layer, actual raw data, that's how we are getting the data from the different data source, will be present in this staging layer 1. And in staging layer 2, we will clean the data. We will clean the data, or we can do some transformation for this particular data, and we can store this data in the bronze layer. So it's not it's a silver layer. We will tell a silver layer in case of Databricks. So this layer architecture have a different name, Medallion architecture. We will tell this as a Medallion architecture, MEDALLION. This is the architecture currently we are using in the industry. So this layered architecture we will tell as Medallion architecture. Now layer 2, now in case of Databricks, we will tell this as what as a silver layer. So in this layer, the transformed data with what? Some cleaned data will be present in this layer. And finally, you will be taking the data to the final layer. That's what it is. Maybe you can tell different name. You can give different name for this. No, this will tell us. We can tell us gold layer. Gold layer not will be there. Actual data in which we can do some transformation. We have done the transformation, and the actual data from which we can create the insight, create the data. We can do some data analytics will be present in this final layer. So now again, you have to know that there you can have n number of layers based on the complexity. Already I told that. So it's not 3 layers: stage 1, stage layer 1, stage layer 2, or stage layer 3. It may have stage layer till stage layer 5. So at the end, you have to know that the last stage of the layer will contain the actual processed transformed data. So that data directly, that data can be used by reporting tools such as Tableau or Power BI, or again, that data can be used for business intelligence, and data can be done. You can do some analytics with the data, and of course, that data can be given to the generative AI. I hope you know, everyone may be knowing about generative AI. This is a recent advancement in our area. So you can give the data, no, whatever data you are getting, know that we can give to generative AI, and we can create some insight. Ultimately, our aim is what? Our aim is to create some insight with the data which we are getting from the source. This is a reference architecture. I think this will be a great takeaway to you. In most of the industries, we are following this architecture. So this architecture will tell us Medallion architecture, and another name we can tell us is a end-to-end ETL pipeline. Is a data, or we can tell data engineering pipeline, or a different name, no, ELT pipeline. We can tell nowadays, we can tell us it is a ELT pipeline. So how we are transforming the data to a final process data, or data that can be used for analytics purposes. This is the process. So data, we get to extract the data, we get to load the data, and we have to do some different staging, and we have to clean the data. And that for cleaning purpose, we can use SQL. So nowadays SQL is getting some momentum. So most of the projects we'll be using SQL. Some cases, no, SQL queries cannot be done. So in that cases, we'll be doing with PySpark or Python coding will be used for transforming the data from one layer to another layer. So that's a short introduction about ELT process. I hope you got a short introduction about this, and I hope if you got this, it will be a great insight, great takeaway for you. Thank you. Okay. So now moving to some of the Alibaba Cloud Big Data products. That's what I'm going to explain about some of the big data Alibaba Cloud product portfolio available, and the product that can be used for data warehouse and business intelligence. I'm going to explain that. So this is a overview of Alibaba Cloud product portfolio. So it have product for media, middleware. I'm going to explain all the products: management, communication, enterprise service, security, database. So you can find the database, in-memory database, Redis is there, temporary database, and MongoDB, it's an NoSQL database. MySQL database is there, SQL Server database is there, PostgreSQL database is there. Now ORDB, it is a proprietary product of Alibaba Cloud. And big data product, you see, data visualization. If you want to visualize the data is the product. And I am going to explain in depth about Quick BI if you want to create some business intelligence. So of course, if you want to do some analytics means what? We have to create some business intelligence. Okay? We have to create some business intelligence of data which we have got from the different source. So that for that purpose, we can use Quick BI and DataWorks for the data integration or ingestion of data. You can use Go for DataWorks, and Elastic EMR, Elastic MapReduce. This is another product, and Max Compute is a compute engine. I already mentioned that in Alibaba Cloud for data warehouse, we are going to use Max Compute and a real-time compute. These are the big data product, and these are some AI product, machine learning platform for AI. These are the AI products which is used. And computing, as usual, Elastic Compute Service for creating a virtual machine. You can go and use the service, auto scaling, then function compute, batch compute, dedicated host, bare metal, hypervisor. All these are the computing services available. The networking services is available. Storage, object storage services available. Then private cloud and security. These are the different security services available. So this is a products portfolio which is available in Alibaba Cloud. So now moving to what are the products we can use in end-to-end ETL pipeline. So in end-to-end ETL process. So extract, load, transform, ELT process. What are the products we can use? So now data warehouse for storing the data warehouse, that is for storing the data and transforming the data. You can use Max Compute. So you can see, so two set of product is there. This is something mentioned in red. No, it is what Alibaba Cloud product, and something mentioned in blue. It is non-Alibaba Cloud product, but it is supported in the Alibaba Cloud. So if you want BigQuery, if you want to use BigQuery for data warehouse, so you can use BigQuery. So that's the thing. No, it supports both Alibaba Cloud product as well as third-party product. BigQuery is a third-party product. It will support. And for governance of data, DataWorks is a tool, or DataWorks is a service, or DataWorks is a product which is used for governing the data. That's what, ingesting the data and maintaining the security, maintaining the relationship between the data, between the tables, we can go for DataWorks, or third-party tool we can use DataPlux. And again, for integration of data, we can go for DataWorks. And business intelligence, if you want to display the data in a graphical manner, in a graph or a bar chart or some different insight, if you want to display the data in different set of graphical user way, you can go for BI tool. So BI tool, it is QuickBI is the tool which is supported by Alibaba Cloud, and Locker Studio. This is a third-party tool which is also supported. Now real-time streaming, you can go for Apache Flink, real-time compute for Apache Flink, or you can use Cloud Data Flow. This is a third-party tool we can use. And if you want to visualize the data in a real time, so you see, if you want to have the real-time visualization of data, you can go for DataV. And if you want to have some enhanced query operation, you can go for Holograph. This is another tool which is available. Normally, we will not be using this. We'll be using only Max Compute for storing the data, or we can use Max Compute as data warehouse. And if you want to provide some machine learning, if you want to apply some machine learning to your data, which is to the transformed data, you can go for machine learning platform for AI. That's in short we'll tell us why. So I will be explaining in detail about platform for AI. So these are the set of products, set of services we can use in Alibaba Cloud for end-to-end ETL pipeline. Okay. So now moving to yeah. So I'm getting some. So please, the host, you can I think you can mute the participants. No, it is possible. So I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. So now moving to Alibaba Cloud Big Data products, which we can use in ETL pipeline. So I am focusing. I already mentioned the reference architecture, which we are currently using in the industry. So the reference architecture, you have to just remember the reference architecture. So I am going to explain some products in Alibaba Cloud which can be used in the reference architecture. Yes. Now you see Max Compute. So it is a data warehouse. It is a data. You see, it's provide fast, fully managed online data warehouse service in a serverless architecture. We store petabyte of data. You see, this is a Max Compute is a data warehouse in which we can store petabyte of data, and it can be integrated with different services such as DataWorks, Platform for AI, QuickBI, DataV, and Holograph. So now, what is DataWorks? So it is a studio by which we can create some, we can manage the data which is present in the Max Compute. That's DataWorks provide a variety of features such as end-to-end data synchronization, workflow design. If you want to design some workflow, data development and operation and management of Max Compute. If you want to manage the data which is stored in the Max Compute, we have to use the service, that is DataWorks. And if you want to integrate some machine learning applications, machine learning models without data, we have to go for machine learning platform for AI. That's algorithm component of Pi, and used to train models based on the data in the Max Compute. See, from where it is getting the data, that's the thing you have to know clearly over here. Max Compute, this is a data warehouse which is used for storing the transformed data as well as the raw data, and it is used by the platform for AI for creating some insight. And you see QuickBI and DataV. QuickBI and DataV, it is for creating reports for the data in the Max Compute and analyze the data in a visualized manner. If you want to get the data in a visualized manner, that is, if you want to present the data in a chart, graph chart or bar chart or by histogram like this, you know that different